It's all messed up. So essentially the story is I parked my car here and then went to go see family, and then one of my buddies saw my car out here the next day and said that it was totally wrecked. Thankfully the person left a note because it could have just been like a hit and run. But yeah, this is the damage. I was planning to keep this car for a while. In the previous videos I showed you guys the platform that I built for this so that I can sleep in car camp, but it barely lasted 2 years. Now the next steps is to pick up my items from the car and then have the car towed. This was the platform that I was talking about. I custom made it to fit in my Prius so I can lay down flat, but now I can't do that anymore now that my car's totaled. I'm just keeping this just in case I get a new Prius. So that's about it. Just cleared it all out, nothing back there, and took all my items. And in the back here was where my platform was. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can see even that window's broken in the back there. There's really nothing I can do at this point. I'm just now waiting for a tow truck to come pick up my car and then I'll head back home. I feel like the chance of someone hitting my parked car, especially on the street here where it's really wide, I feel like you must not really be paying attention for this to happen. But yeah, like I said, there's really nothing I could do at this point, and just have to find a new car, which is going to be another hassle, but I'll let you guys know how it's going to go. So while I wait for my car to get towed, I'll share with you guys the project and how it's going and how Claude helped me find the framework to help build this project. Thankfully, I still have my wheel desk here. Just pop it in like that. So for some background, I wanted to create a Chrome extension for a time management technique called Pomodoro. And through that process, Claude helped me find this framework called WXT to help build web extensions. And WXT is an open source framework to support all major browsers. But for this project, I'm going to be mainly focused on Chrome, Safari, and Firefox. So I want to go through the file structure so you guys understand what's going on here. I'm currently using NeoVim as my editor, and so I'm able to see the file structure on the left here and see the files on the right, as well as have Claude Code in another panel there on the right. But starting off with the background TS, this is basically the background service worker that runs persistently when the app runs. And having this service worker is great because you can send different messages to it so that it can run different scripts. Next is where the main view is going to be, and that's in the pop-up folder. And if I go to app.view, this is how it's going to look like. Right now it's just a skeleton of the main view, but as you can see here with Vue.js, you have the script tag to hold all your JavaScript and then template tags to hold the actual HTML. And you can also have the style tag here to hold all your CSS. This is basically the entry point of the UI for the extension. And so this app.vue file is going to play a big role in the actual development of the extension. Next is content TS. So this content script runs in the context of the page that you're currently at. For this example, for all the google.com pages, it will console log hello content. And it's pretty cool because it's acting like a bridge between the current browser page and the extension, and allows you to modify the pages directly. And so it's pretty cool. I've actually did a small script where I matched with, instead of google.com, I matched with Instagram, and that allowed me to hide a lot of the Instagram content, such as like the stories or extra posts, so that I can stay focused on the necessary functionality of Instagram that I needed at the time. And so you can do some really cool stuff to hide the content or make the UI a little bit better for you. I'm really glad to actually get Claude to help me find this development framework because it makes the development of web extensions a little bit easier, and it showed me something that I didn't know existed. So this is another reason why I feel like people should start using AI in their work so that they can save a lot of time and headache and get introduced to things that they didn't know existed. Like for this example, I didn't know this framework existed to help build web extensions a lot quicker and in a more efficient way. So I'm still experimenting with Claude Code, but so far it's been great for me. So I wanted to give you guys another update on my YouTube workflow. So essentially making these videos and uploading it on YouTube is taking a little bit of time, and I wanted to find a way to automate that and make the process a little bit easier. So I vibe coded this app to make the upload process a little bit easier. Now I'm at the point to really automate that and pull the data from the YouTube outlines that I create so that it can just upload with all the information that's in the outline. So for example, this is one of my Notion YouTube outlines. I create one of these every time I plan a video so that I know what to film and talk about. There's some notes here, production steps, beginning, middle, and end. What I want to do here is pull out some of the information that I have in this Notion document and automatically put it in here so that it can auto-populate the video title, description, and the keywords. And once I click upload, it will upload that video automatically without having to actually type in the title, description, and keywords. I also forgot to show the code here in previous videos, but basically I have the server.js file, which is an Express server app, and as you can see there's some endpoints here like /upload, OAuth2 callback, and auths. In the app.v file is the main UI. It's basically like a wrapper of the UI, but the majority of the code is in this video upload.view. It's basically a form that has a lot of the styling and logic here so that it can look like this. As you can see in the file structure, I have a front-end folder which holds all the UI, and then the server.js which handles all the back-end API stuff. So that's my update. I am still trying to balance creating this project and then also creating the Chrome extension, and so there's a lot that I want to do. I feel like working on this YouTube uploader app to make the workflow a little bit easier to upload videos will save me some time so that I can work on the Chrome extension and many other projects that I have. But yeah, in future videos I'll share with you guys updates on these projects and share with you guys my progress and what I've learned, so stay tuned for that. So they're supposed to call me when they're going to tow my car, but it could be, you know, later in the day, or it can be in just like the next hour, so I'm not too sure. So I was planning on going to Planet Fitness and getting a little workout in and wait till I get my phone call. So I actually went to Planet Fitness and worked out for around like 20 minutes, and then I got the phone call, so I had to drive right back. So now I'm just waiting for the tow truck to come to pick up the car, and then I'll head back home. For some reason, every single time I look back at the car, it looks like the damage is even worse.